Well, the Silverback started off as, to me, as a dream, but a dream that comes true. Coach Iceman, well, Larry and I was talking, and he told me that he wanted to start this organization. And he told me, he said, Beast, he said, I need you, man, because of what you bring to the table.
On my whistle, Joe. On my whistle.
Hey everybody, I'm Coach Larry from Union Silverback Athletics. Got my team out here, Gridiron 704 in the house.
Hi, my name is Gentry Harris and I'm the 8U team mom.
And I'm Shannon, the all team mom.
I enjoy what the Silverbacks are doing. I wish it was here when I was little. I didn't have this growing up.
Hey guys, my name is Jessica. I'm the Vice President of Union Silverbacks Athletics out here in Monroe, North Carolina.
More than just a backbone. She's an angel, a God-sent angel. From the meeting in the parking lot the very first time when we came together to form this union, as far as myself, Coach Larry, Coach Jay, Coach G3, it's been a bond. It's more like, to us, it's family. We're tighter than a lot of people really understand. We don't care whether one another is wrong or right, we still got our back until the end. That's just how we roll. So when G3 came along, going back to the Queen herself, again, this was something that we was putting on her plate because, like I say, she's more than just the backbone. She is the breath to this organization. What you don't see on the field or in front of you, just imagine that ×3 in the shadows what she's doing. I mean, she's taking care of everything. What I really admire the most and what I really respect her the most about is, and I see a lot of things that he goes through as far as physically. And a lot of y'all might not know that, but J3's in line for a kidney transplant. But just to show you the power of God, and when I say this, and I'm gonna step out and let them take this over, to show you how God worked just through a conversation. This young lady right here, the Queen, and G3 put two together, and she's going to give him a kidney.
My name is Jessica. Coach Beast refers to me as the Queen. Gary
I agree.
This is a special man right here. And we were at my house. It's a 6-year wait for him to get a kidney. He doesn't have 6 years, but I want him to have 6 years. I want him to have a lot more years. Unbeknownst to either one of us, we're both the same blood type. Never discussed it before. It just was something that came up. And when I found out we were the same blood type, I couldn't not. I mean, God just, I felt something inside of me and I looked at him and I said, I'll give you my kidney. Like, I got 2, you can have 1. And I don't think he really believed me at first.
Well, I'm the type of person, you know, I can't fathom somebody doing something that great for another person. But the funny thing is, I would do it in a heartbeat. I mean, I just love life and I love people, and she's the same way. And it finally sank in, especially when she sent in the paperwork. And
yeah, like this is real life.
It's like everybody else you hear on TV. There's no way to say thank you enough. I mean, we don't know if we're exactly a match. It might not turn out, it might turn out. But the thing is, just for her to offer is one of the greatest gifts I have ever had in my life.
Is that a Silverback thing, you think?
I tell you what, this is like family.
Hey, let's go! Beat him now! Beat him now! Keep moving!
Get him, come on, run over!
Let's go, get there, get there!
signs of running a printer. Struggles. I'm pretty tough cookie. I've gone through 6 eye surgeries in the last year, actually 9 altogether. Found out I had kidney failure, and I'm now in stage 5. I'm on dialysis, looking for a kidney, and I am on the transplant list. Yes, I found out about my kidney disease kind of in a bizarre way. One day I was having chest pains, and we rushed to the hospital, and they admitted me into the hospital and did 6 days worth of tests. And the doctor came to us and said, you know, we've done every single test that we could possibly think of, except for the ones that have died, because we couldn't use that because of your kidney failure. And we looked at him like, what? He says, yeah, you are in stage 4 kidney failure. And we were in shock. We did not know this was going to happen. So anyway, we just figured that I had to do something about the kidney disease. So I was on the operating table where they put in what they call a fistula in your arm. Mm-hmm. This is where they do the hemodialysis, where they take the blood out, clean it, then put it right back in. I was also going to have a tube put in my stomach where I could do another type of dialysis. But while I was on the table, in between the 2 procedures, I actually did have a heart attack. It took a year for me to get over the heart attack, and now I'm finally on the transplant list for my kidneys. I take dialysis every single day for 9 hours a day.
What number are you on the transplant list?
Who knows?
They
don't let you know. But the thing is, you have to find a perfect match, or a close match. Mm-hmm. One thing, I do have the most common type of blood. I have O+. We can give to I can give to everybody, but I can only receive O. So finding a donor is kind of hard. We're still waiting. The average wait is 5 to 6 years. I've had one person, a friend of mine, who offered a kidney, but they're not the same blood type, so she's going to be out of the question. But here's the cool part. Mm-hmm. My love for the Silverbacks, Jessica Weibel, who is, like I said, the founder of the Silverbacks, came to me and she goes, how about one of mine? I'm O positive. And I was absolutely blown away. I do not see, I can't fathom how somebody could be kind enough to offer a kidney. So we're going through the stages. She has filled out the paperwork. We are going to find out soon if we're a match. I keep on pulling her aside and saying, you don't have to do this. But her husband says, oh, she puts her mind to it. She is going to do it. So we're just waiting to see if we're going to be a match. In the meantime, I take dialysis 9 hours a day, and it consumes my day, but it keeps me alive. So that's how Jessica came into the picture, and like I said, even if it does not work out, I am just blessed to have known her, or to know her, and very thankful for her offering. I mean, just the thought of offering is more than I could ever imagine.
Right. Don't too many people want to offer you.
Oh, absolutely.
A hand, let alone.
Oh, here, have a pint of blood, but a kidney?
You're right.
It just tells you what kind of person she is. I tried to get her here tonight to actually talk to you, but she's just that modest that she'd rather just wait and hear the story herself.
Without the kidney, what are your expectations?
You can stay on dialysis. Dialysis eventually takes a toll on you. I've heard of people being on dialysis for 10 years. One thing, it's very expensive. Hemodialysis was $15,000 a week. Thankfully, I am insured, but we're not sure exactly how much this dialysis is. But you would be blown away if you saw how many rooms have to hold supplies for this new type of dialysis. We have 3 rooms full of boxes. It's actually just scarring from all the needles. Yeah, they train you for about 2 weeks, and you have to do everything in an exact procedure in order to not get what they call peritonitis, which is basically the tube that goes into your body, bacteria or something coming from like a ceiling fan or an air conditioning vent or dogs being in the bed. Anything can actually get into that tube and get into your stomach and your body.
Wow, so you have to stop the ceiling fans, anything.
Exactly. The dogs are usually shut out until hooked up. We wash your hands. You'll notice that I will sit here and clean the tube that I have right here with chlorine. I have to wash my hands numerous times, and you'll get to see how involved this really is. But
have you ever had any infections happen or anything?
I haven't. I've been pretty lucky. At first, I think they overly train you, so you'll be really, really picky, but you find where you can slack off a little bit. But I still haven't had any infections or anything of that sort.
What one change you noticed since you found out about your disease? What's one big change for you?
Well, one thing, you have no energy. You have a set amount of energy in the morning, and take for instance, I'll work real hard until like 1 o'clock after lunch, and then I'm just completely exhausted. I have no energy, and that's basically because your kidneys pump out certain hormones that give you energy, create red blood cells. That and my taste has changed quite a bit.
But you don't get to eat the good food and all that stuff?
But the good food's not any good anymore. Certain things are still good. Most things, like chocolate. I don't like chocolate.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to believe. I'm good without chocolate.
Okay.
The only other thing that I found out about this is it puts so much fluid in your stomach that I'm getting fat. Well, I'm not getting fat. My belly's protruding. But they warned me about that, and kind of self-conscious about it, but hey, it keeps me alive. Just to show you how all this stuff is, this is all the tubing. See, they have doctors actually set a treatment for you, and they put it on a flash stick.
Okay.
Which says, okay, it's going to run for 9 hours. You're going to have 5 interchanges where it goes in, comes out, goes in, comes out. But I know how to, since I'm a computer geek, I know how to go in here and finagle this, so if I only want it to run 7 hours, I can do that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So, who created this machine? Do you know any background on?
I know nothing about this.
About how this.
But I have to say, it's made by Liberty, but whoever did invent it is one smart cookie, because this thing does everything. Actually, the top of it actually weighs the liquid to let it know when to transfer to the second bag. It also has a heater, which actually heats it to my body temperature, so when it goes in, it will be cold.
Okay.
Now it says gather your supplies, put on a mask, and wash your hands, which I did. Insert the cassette.
So what are you inserting here?
This is a cassette.
Cassette, okay.
And see, this is basically the brains that tells what fluids go where, into what tubes.
Is that like a tape cassette?
No, it's actually, believe it or not, if you look, it's like little tunnels where the fluid goes in.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty ingenious. And it's it's got a magnetic safe, so when it says don't open it, you can't get it open.
Okay. Okay, there we go.
Okay. First one. My weight is supposed to be 101.9, and right now I am 105.5. Okay. First one.
Take your time.
Like I said, I have
Move this over here.
30 of these for 1 month.
30 of those for 1 month.
Yes. Blood pressure and pulse. This is like a before reading. And then when I wake up in the morning, usually about 5 o'clock in the morning, I do the same thing. And comparatively, actually, in the morning, you plug the statistics into the machine.
How important is that during your?
Well, one thing, it's made me so much more aware of my high blood pressure.
Okay.
And I want to tell this to every single coach out there, all the young kids. Please, please pay attention to your blood pressure. Go to your doctor. My blood pressure, my kidney failure was caused by high blood pressure. It was not caused by being a diabetic, which is mostly the case. My blood pressure went so long without being treated, they say it's like your kidneys are filled with little balloons. And what happens is they rupture, they explode, and once they explode, they never come back. So please, all you coaches, and it's very prevalent in the black community also, please check your blood pressure. Please go to your doctor. I know us men are hard-headed. We don't like to go to the doctor. Please do. This is not a very fun life. This occupies 9 hours of my day every day. If I don't get a donor, I'll be doing this the rest of my life. So please, guys, go to the doctor. Now I get to show you the rest of this. This one is the one that's going to connect to me.
Okay.
It has a special little holder right here, which kind of goes in and locks in place. This one with the red, take one of the bags, put it up on top. It's being weighed, it's being warmed up. Oops, sorry about the noise. It's good to go. This one is actually going to hang down here, but I have to. And this is actually set up so you can actually put 3 more bags on it, but I don't need to do that. But all I have is the 2 5,000 milliliter bags, which means 10,000 milliliters is going to be going through my body tonight. You've probably heard of the good old blood thinner heparin. This, don't get squeamish, I'm not going to be using this on me. This goes directly into the bag.
Okay.
Okay. It's blood thinner. It's called heparin, and it's lost the top. There it is. What that does is you get little fibroid things that actually come out of your body, and it clogs up the tubes. This just breaks up those little fibroids.
How has your wife been?
Oh, she's a savior. She's been so cooperative, so helpful in every single way. While I'm at work, and I try to continue to work, especially because I need the insurance, when they make the delivery, she'll help bring all these boxes in. And like I said, we have a lot of boxes.
Wow.
30, 31 a month.
Boxes seem like they're not light.
They are not light. They are very heavy. You can imagine how even that one is pretty heavy, but two of those. Right when I found out I had kidney failure, she looked into diets and how she could cook better. Now I can put this one where it belongs. This is the one that takes over while I'm in Never Never Land sleeping.
What about the temperature on that?
That one will actually it'll be about 2 or 3 hours away, so it'll adapt to the room temperature. This one I need to snap to. Like I said, do a lot of hand cleaning. This good old, I hate chlorine. Chlorine is not my favorite thing. What we're going to do is kill all the germs that are actually sitting on that tube that's down here in the stomach. On the inside of my skin is a plug that stops it from coming back out. What does hurt is whenever this, and you guys will understand this, whenever this thing is draining me, it goes like if it puts in 1,000 milliliters, it pulls out 1,000. But then it pulls out more because it's coming from inside your body through the, what they call the peritoneum. But the little thing that's sitting inside sucking drops and it lands on my prostate. And if a guy ever had a prostate infection, you know how much that hurts? That's what I go through every time this thing drains. Okay, here it tells that I've got the heater bag hooked up, I've got bag number 1 hooked up. Hit okay. As you can tell, I'm still cleaning the germs off this because I'm going to be opening this up a direct line straight to me, so I don't want anything, any bacteria or anything coming in there. Just until it's time for me to turn this one for you. Okay. Just asked me to make sure that's open. What it's doing, it's flooding the lines. It just shot water or saline out through the disposal up to these, and now it wants to bring it all the way to here. So as this says, make sure this is open, which I did. This is the most important step right here.
What is that?
This is where I'm actually going to open this up. I'm just going to loosen this one. This is to the machine. This is me.
Okay.
So see, I got to make this exchange extremely fast. Now I am
officially hooked in. And you will be hooked to that for 9 hours.
My wife bought me a beautiful TV so I can sit back there in the bedroom. I am secluded to the bedroom. Thankfully, this is long enough that I can get to the restroom next door. And other than that, I am hooked to that for 9 hours.
Wow. Well, definitely hope and pray that we can get you a new kidney, whether it be from Mrs. Weibel or someone else.
Well, I leave it to the man above. I have one of the strongest faiths there is, and he's taken good care of me. He's kept me around this long, and it'll be this long.
Okay. And we thank you, man.
One more last thing.
Okay.
Coaches, men, even children, watch your blood pressure, please. Do not go through this.
And I'm Gary's wife.
And since the finding out of the kidney failure, how has it been with you? And I mean, how have you handled it and all that old good stuff?
It's stressful in a lot of ways. Our lives have changed. It's like, here we are most nights at 7:30 at night. He's got to be booked up by 8 o'clock. So there's like no nightlife left. I mean, you can't really, it's hard to even go to dinner during the week because he has to get off of it at a certain time. So that has changed. The supplies in the house have changed. I guess you got to tour the bathroom and the storage bin.
Yes.
And that's like half of what was initially delivered.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So things have changed, and but he's fortunately he's healthy enough to be self-sufficient. He can do it on his own. I don't need to come in here and help him do anything.
So you don't have to baby him?
No. But I mean, I went through the training with him on all this.
Okay.
You know, in case.
Honey, I need some help.
That's the biggest thing I get. He comes back here and as
No,
I
I
tell.
will text her.
You don't have a bell? You just
No, he texts me. Cell phone text. He sends me a text. Next time you come this morning, you bring.
supposed to have ding 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 ding.
But as I tell him, and I tell a lot of people, I really think dialysis sucks part of the brain cells out because he gets here 5 out of 7 nights, and he says, "Can you bring me something to drink? Can you bring me this one?"
And you'd be like, "Why didn't you get it?"
Yes, but no, there's been changes, but it's not dramatic, I guess is the thing. The stress of finances are hard because this is so costly that thank goodness the National Kidney Foundation, because they hooked us up with everybody and walked us through everything. And he's eligible for Medicare to pick up what insurance doesn't cover, but it's still stressful. The cost of this, the people don't understand, but $11,000 to $15,000 a week.
Wow.
And we don't make that in a month. So, without insurance and without Medicare supplement, it can break people. I can see that, and this will continue even after a transplant. His anti-rejection meds will run. I forgot what the figure was, but it's going to be quite costly.
Wow.
So, not that extreme, of course, but there's still a couple $100 or $1,000 a month. Yeah, $2,000 to $3,000, I think is what it was. And that's any transplant, any organ. You've got those drugs you have to buy for the rest of your life.
Wow. Okay.
You kind of make go with it. Some people wouldn't. Some people do. We kind of learned to laugh off a lot. Not just the kidneys, but even after the retina was detached, and that's not covered by Medicare. And so, you just...
What all happened at the same time last year?
Yeah. And the flood of the house. Yeah, we went through a lot.
The flood, the detached retina, the loss of her dog.
Loss of your mother.
Loss of my mother.
The heart attack. Kidney failure. All this was in a 2-year span.
Wow. So the kidney failure was found 2 years ago or last year?
2 years ago.
2 years ago. So this has been your life for last 2 years.
Yes. He started dialysis a year ago. A little over a year.
With the hemo, the blood, where I had to go to Baxter Street in downtown Charlotte. And that's only 4 hours, but like I said, it's where they do the blood, and you were so sick. So sick that night, the next day.
But this, doing this at home and doing the PD catheter, it has improved his lifestyle in so many ways. We talk about 7 or 8, 9 hours hooked up on it, but as opposed to 4 hours on hemo. But the difference being he feels so much better. And he looks so much better. I mean, he's actually able to somewhat can have a normal life, somewhat. It's not, he doesn't come home after 8 hours of work and crash and that's the end of his day. He still has a little bit of life left in him. Whereas with hemo, the blood dialysis, it's every other day. It's Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and those valleys. You know, you feel good the next day, and then you crash, and then it's.
Whoa.
So yeah, when he was doing hemo, it was pretty much get home at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, sleep until I put food on the table, eat, and then he was gone for the night. He was asleep.
Done. So how do you do going to practice? You know, how is that when you worked all day?
Well, I usually come home and just rest a little bit, and that's going to make me miss practice. I love those kids too much. They are a highlight of my life, and I get teared up when I say that. It's true.
Great little kids.
Really great kids. And I just get up the energy because I enjoy it so much. I can't get out there and run with kids. I can't get out there and let them block because, you know, I can't let them hit my eye or my chest or this or that. I sure can go out there and be the best cheerleader in the world.
Oh, yeah.
And the boys, even the little ones, the 6, 7, 8-year-olds, they understand. They've been told about his health issues, and they understand. And one of the little boys walked up to me one day after a game, and he didn't know who I was. I think he knew who I was, but not really knew him, and I didn't know who he. I just knew he was one of the players. And he walked up to me, and Gary was walking out there. He goes, G3. He says, I hope your eye gets better. Just out of the blue, and then that was all he wanted. I mean, he didn't.
That was cool.
It was just sweet little kids, you know.
The reason why the name G3, I've got to explain.
Oh yeah, you gotta tell us about the G3.
At work, we had 3 Garys. One is the plant manager. The other one is he's been there many, many years, and I was the third one, so I was G3.
I wonder who gave you that name.
At work. No, it wasn't. Coach
It wasn't Coach Beast. Okay.
It wasn't Coach Beast.
You know, he gave me Sub-Zero. He said, because I'm cool.
Oh, you are cool.
He nicknames all those little boys.
He nicknames all the little boys. The bus, the bulldozer, all day.
All day.
Yeah.
That little boy go all day.
His name's AJ, but the little boy's quiet, and he does plays flawlessly every single time.
Wow.
So we call it all day.
All day. Cool, cool. Well, I think that's all I have.
Yay.
And I appreciate it again. Like I told
Enjoyed it.
Mr. Gary, thank you for inviting us.
Oh, thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Enjoyed dinner?
Yes, enjoyed dinner. That was my first time eating there myself. I will go back.
Yes.
Get those ribs.
People are.
Well, when you're on this side of town, you better call before you go back. Let us know you're coming to this side of town.
Okay.
Because I know you don't live down here.
No.
You live up close to where she used to live.
Yeah, I just live in Denver.
Yeah.
So when we got married.
I'm right before Denver. Right before.
Yeah, you keep going up 16 to hit 73.
Mhm.
I was over 73 and right there behind the Goodyear car dealership.
For you to drive this far for this really is just humbles me a lot.
Yep. Yeah. I'll be back.
Gridiron 704 presents Tuesday Night Lights, G.C.A.Y.F. Let's go!